Fam over.
Fam, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by. Whatever you're doing, I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everybody out there, man. I hope everybody enjoying this good Sunday. Everybody in good spirits, good energy around, feeling good and positive, you feel me? Salute to everybody in the building already. Buddha, Andrew, what's good? Travis, let me see what you're talking about, Travis. You said all the news and government switched to AI. I believe that. I definitely believe that. I believe like a lot of this stuff, the news reporting and even the politicians and everything, they sitting right in their offices and everything. Everybody using AI. It's exactly what's going on, fam. So I'm with you on that. I definitely be looking at videos different. It do be looking kind of weird. Some of the stuff definitely be like a little faster than it usually be and everything, like you said. And it is something going on for sure. Bang Boogie, what up? So I definitely believe that. But hey, that's where we at. That's where we at in the world right now. Everybody using AI. Shit. Content creators, everybody. It's part of the game. Part of the game. Solo. What's good, fam? Man, we got some good content to check out today, y'all. A lot of crazy stuff still going on in the world. Every day it be something new. Divine, what's going on, Laura? What's good with you? Hope you're having a good one. I've just been chilling, man, watching these games and just relaxing, man, getting my mind together, man. Salute to everybody out there, man. Y'all follow me on TikTok, FamOverTV, Twitch, FamOverTV. I'm gonna start streaming more on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Doing live streams and showing more of the lifestyle and everything. So y'all tap in over there too. Michael, what's good with you, fam? Jen S in the building. What's up, Jen? Appreciate you, Jen. Salute to all my moderators too, man. I appreciate all y'all always tapping in and holding it down, controlling the chat, controlling the stream, keeping it cordial and smooth. You feel me? Yeah, Detroit definitely got robbed solo. I had him on the ticket too. I was so mad, man. That was a foul at the end, man. I don't even want to think about it, man. But make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, y'all. We finna get into this content. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Let's get it going. I know everybody get to falling in as we start. It's good seeing all y'all. Let's go.
The FDA just announcing that it is phasing out the use of artificial food dyes by the end of the year for big companies. Change is going to hit the big major food companies, including PepsiCo, General Mills, Kellogg's, and others. Among the products likely affected, foods such as those red flaming hot Cheetos, Mountain Dew, Baja Blast, and rainbow-colored Skittles. Last month, HHS Secretary Robert Kennedy Jr. told food executives that removing artificial dyes is an urgent priority of the Trump administration.
So they trying to allow teachers to put their hands on students. They are trying to pass an executive order to allow teachers to discipline bad students. If this somehow get passed, it's gonna be bad as fuck. And I'm gonna give y'all the reasons, but hold up. If I was a student still and a teacher decided to put their hands on me, it's up. I'm telling you, it's on site. I'ma spaz the fuck out. They want to allow teachers to do this. This ain't no fucking Matilda. This is why it will be bad. These YNs now, they don't give a fuck about anything. It's gonna be bad if a teacher decide to touch the wrong YN. We already got enough school incidents. We don't need no more school incidents. And the way these kids' brains now, it's gonna be a fucking rising that shit. And you mean to tell me they would take away the ability for parents to discipline a child, but they want to allow a teacher to do it? Make it make sense, y'all. But Zay, these kids are bad nowadays. I understand all that, but that's besides the point. You knew what you was getting into when you became a teacher. The kids act the way they act now because they decided to take the rights away from parents to discipline them. So the kids, knowing the parents can't discipline them, they act up. And you think you're gonna be able to discipline them? You got to be out your damn mind.
What if the
Hey, now that's crazy work if that's the truth. Like I gotta look into it a little bit more. I don't know how true that is. I know they're not going back like that because they know that's not gonna work. These teachers trying to discipline some of these kids. Come on now. And like I don't even understand why they even think that would work. Definitely with high school kids and the older kids, even middle school. Like what they talking about, like elementary or something? They trying to bring the paddle back or something? If it's true, I got to look into that because I don't think that's the way it's going or something. There got to be something to it because that's gonna be crazy. Like he said, teacher get to try to discipline one of these kids and it ain't gonna go right. You know what I'm saying? I just seen the teacher get beat up on World Star not too long ago. So I don't know. Pilgrim, what's up? Dennis, Shoes, what's up? What's up, everybody, man? It's good seeing all y'all. Rochelle, what's going on? Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
those TV shows we were watching were not fiction, y'all? Like for instance, Handmaid's Tale, right? They told us it was fiction, but Donald Trump just made it a campaign strategy, y'all. If you don't know, Donald Trump is paying new moms $5,000 to have children. Why? Well, because America's birth rate is at its lowest than it's been in decades. And you know who has been warning people about that? Elon Musk, one of the many. He's not the only one. He's one of the minis. And he just had an interview the other day, and he was caught saying this. Y'all check this video out.
Birth rate is very low in almost every country. And something, unless that changes, civilization will disappear. America had the lowest birth rate, I believe, ever. That was last year. Places like Korea, the birth rate is 1/3 replacement rate. So that means in 3 generations, Korea will be 3 or 4% of its current size. And nothing seems to be turning that around. Humanity is dying. And people, it's just not something we evolved to react to. And I worry generally about the strength of America. You know, America is the central column that holds up all of Western civilization. So if you've got the temple of Western civilization, America is the central column. If that column fails, it's all over. You can't run off to New Zealand or some other place. It's over. So either we strengthen that column and make sure America is strong and will be strong for a long time, or that roof's coming down.
Now it makes much more sense as to why Elon Musk took it upon himself to start making artificial robots, because of all of this is going on. Trump says it's about saving the American family. Meanwhile, rent is sky high, food is unaffordable, and healthcare is a gamble. So is this about support or state-sponsored breeding program? Let me know what you guys think about this video down below, y'all. Let's shift this year. We've been telling y'all. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
Why is nobody else mentioning this, talking about this, alerting the public that now we have handheld DEW guns to protect?
Hey, this crazy work right here. I don't know if y'all seen this, those big old, like, those dew guns that they had over at the Pope's funeral. Man, like, I guess it's supposed to be able to, like, shoot in the air and you know, mess up drones activity and all that type of stuff. Like, shoot some type of electric. It ain't like shooting bullets or nothing. It's shooting like an electric pulse or something that, like, shut down all transmitting type things in the air and around in the area and everything. That's crazy work. And if you know they got like little guns like this, just think about what they really got. You know what I'm saying? Supreme was good, fam.
protect the Pope, to shoot down drones. You will start seeing these weapons in protests, which will cause a minor to severe headache, like they're frying you from inside, a microwave type situation. Non-lethal, non-lethal, non-lethal.
That's crazy.
You think they're so worried about you having a gun? You know, I tried to make many videos on this in 2020, 2021, even exact instructional videos from Northrop Grumman, which is a privatized military contractor. And they gave me misinformation for that video that I didn't even stand in front of, just showed the instructional video of the weapon. And because we had a certain situation in a Hawaiian island, because we had a certain situation in Chile, you know, they had to get that off the internet. But why is no one talking about this? They're now in your face with it. And the option for revolution, once the monetary system fits in with the rest of the infrastructure, with AI and robotics, the option will be gone. It'll get down or lay down. But hey, we've been telling you, piece of guys. Why is no one even mentioning this gun?
That's crazy. Like, I never seen it. I never even thought I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? This is like my first time, you know, really seeing it like this week. Them do rifles. That's crazy because, I mean, I'm sure they've been around. They just, like he said in the chat, they just not rolling them out. I mean, it's time, y'all. It's 2025, about to be 2026 in a minute. They finna be rolling out a lot of this shit.
Why is nobody in the conspiracy community mentioning this gun?
Well, this isn't snow. It's just spider season in Australia. This is wild. So all this, look at all these spiders in this field, in this trees. It looks like a heavy dew, but it is spiders everywhere. The picnic table has been turned into like this spider condo. Ugh. Are you a fan of spiders? How would you be able to make it through spider season? I wonder if it's on the...
I hate spiders. Like, that's the worst insect that I hate. Like, I can't stand spiders. And I'm scared of spiders. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'll step on one if I have to or something, but I do not like spiders, y'all.
The power line. This whole tree is completely taken over. And it's like even trapped the pollen. Is that pollen in there? Wow. I mean, it does look like snow. A little bit. They're not in this tree. I mean, how many spiders do you think it takes to do this? This is mind-blowing. I don't know.
Imagine you stumbled across an area that had human remains, shoes, clothes, pants, book bags, etc. And you were told not to go back through there because you're trespassing. So this guy right here and his girl, they were walking north of their property in Arizona. I guess they was going on a little hike or whatever, and they stumbled across what I just said in the beginning. And for some reason, his videos got taken down, y'all. Literally taken down.
For places that naturally hold water, and we found this like little pond that's like north of an arroyo, and this thing is filled with kids' backpacks.
Look at that shit, y'all.
And there's like a mound here, and
there's like a bunch of
there's more backpacks.
You can tell people been digging up in that shit.
There's backpacks.
I'm hearing that spot is near the border too, y'all. As you can see in that video, there were dirt spots that you could tell people was digging. And you know was probably in them holes.
Why we thought it was suspicious with there being a lack of a road, everything is women and children's
Y'all heard what he said.
That's crazy work right there, y'all. That's crazy work. And then you know Arizona, like down there and everything, it's close to the border, the Mexico border. So ain't no telling what's going on. That might be some cartel work or anything. And then, you know, we got a lot of these, you know, migrants that came over and they be going, you know, that be ended up missing and all this type of stuff and everything. Like, but that's crazy work right there, y'all. Big Flint, what up, fam?
Now, he said he talked to the authorities and he told them what was going on. And he said they was like, that's strange. Nigga, that ain't strange. That's fucking crazy. I don't know, y'all got a bad feeling about this. I'm going to keep y'all updated on this situation.
I didn't know NASA got caught using green screens back in the day, y'all. I guess this is supposed to be the video right here. And they still using green screens to this day. That's crazy. They been lying, right, Big Flint? They been lying for so long. And the thing is, they been lying for so long, and now a lot of this stuff coming out, and everybody, you know, notice all this lying they doing, even with the little new shit when they just try to send motherfuckers up to space, lying about that and everything. I know that went all the way NASA. That was, you know, Bezos or whatever and all that and everything, whatever, you know. So, but they all tied in with each other. But anyway, even with them lying right now to this day, it's still people out here that still believe this shit, man. Still have they trust in the NASA and still believe what they doing and everything like it's real. Like, I don't understand it. Like, what is it gonna take for somebody to just, like, you gotta wake up? What you go? We gotta smack you in your face, throw some water on you or something? Marquita, what up? Elaine, what's good with y'all? That's crazy work right there, y'all. Let's keep it going, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me, y'all. Keep the algorithm jumping. Salute to everybody in the building. It's good seeing all y'all.
Make sure you watch the whole video. So he got a video of a lot of people he preached to. They were there on Easter Sunday when the Pope was in attendance, and they was doing some little chant, y'all. And he claims the next day the Pope was gone because he wasn't the real Pope. He said he was a false prophet. The earth devoured the false prophet, and that's why the Pope is gone. I'm definitely about to look into this more, but this shit is crazy, y'all. The Mahdi is the one Muslims believe is supposed to come before the day of judgment, before the whole world is gone. From what I see, he's been talking on TikTok a lot, y'all. And like I said, his following has grown fast. Listen to this shit.
The Ansar of Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam, the best Ansar on the face of the earth, went out to the four corners of the earth to protest against the false Pope and the false papacy and to give glad tidings of the appearance of the real Pope. The believers stood in the crowd before the false Pope on Easter, the very day meant to commemorate the rise of Jesus alayhi salam from the dead, and they gave glad tidings of the rise of the riser. They raised the banners of allegiances to Allah, and less than 24 hours later, a great miracle and sign occurred. A sign no less great than the earth swallowing
I don't know if he's the Mahdi, because anybody can get online and claim anything at this point. But if he really is the Mahdi, according to the prophecy, that means time is ticking. So I gotta ask, is he real?
If he was the Mahdi, you know what I'm saying, whatever, the Antichrist or whatever, y'all think he would go online and be doing content? They talking about he on TikTok and everything. Like, man, they're going with this shit, man. Oh my God, man. They be trying to throw so many monkey wrenches into the game, man. Oh man.
And could this really be happening? And if it is, are we already deep into the last days and not even know it? I mean, just look at it. Wars popping up, corruption everywhere, natural disasters happening back to back. I'm talking earthquakes. I'm talking tornadoes. I'm talking people getting snow, like states or countries getting snow that haven't had snow. It's something to think about, y'all.
Yeah, that's crazy work. What's up, Cass Love? What's up, Lady J? Good seeing y'all.
So I seen the guy on my FYP, and he was speaking about the Alaska ice, right? And he goes into details, and he was like, that ice is 34 million years old, right? So they tested the ice, and that's what it came back to be. So he was like, it was a frozen civilization at the bottom of the Alaska ice, frozen in a time capsule. And a lot of the ancient people lived it underground due to the giants. And he says that the Giza pyramids was put there because it gave energy and electricity to all the other pyramids around the world. So if the Giza pyramid is in Egypt, and he was talking about the pyramids that's under the ice in Alaska, so could it be that, well, it makes sense that the pyramids in Giza gave electricity to all the pyramids all over the world?
Wow.
I've been saying that before, but y'all, I'm down the rabbit hole again. Y'all let me know in the comments. Why is no one talking?
That's a long rabbit hole, going down that rabbit hole with them pyramids. I swear that's a long one.
About the stranded research team in Antarctica that has recently started to attack each other. There is this research team that are in these compounds from 1956. They look like storage container, and they are in Antarctica in one of the coldest locations, and they are isolated. And they have just begun to basically attack each other. To the point, one of them is sending a distressed email saying they need to remove someone, but they can't because they're trapped. They're isolated. There's no getting out. This team of scientists is trapped at an isolated Antarctica base for 10 months.
That's crazy, right? It seemed like to me, like they doing the experiment on them or something. I don't know. Like, damn. I know that gotta be frightening though.
Them just attacked and threatened others. They are currently stationed at a remote base in the continent in freezing temperatures and high wind mileage. Well, apparently one of these motherfuckers went rogue and attacked a fellow colleague. That colleague then sent an email saying that they need to get this man out of here and they are deeply disturbed. That he's also behaving in another deeply disturbing manner. I could tell you stories about what's behind the Antarctic wall and why those researchers are really there. That scientist is going rogue for a reason, and I'm interested to see what happens because they cannot leave or go get them. And what's even crazier is that one who's going rogue is sending out death threats and assaulting the other members. Who's gonna tell them that they were the experiment? I am gonna be following this story, so follow me.
Y'all, what is going on with the bees? I think the bees are trying to tell us something. Because first it was in Oakland, California, where thousands of bees swarming out of nowhere, attacking people. And now all the way across the world in the UK, the bees are doing the same thing as well.
To the terrifying moment, a swarm of 3,000 bees covered a local town and interrupted pubgoers and their pints. The insects were seen swarming a road.
That's where all the bees at, I guess. Remember we were just talking the other day and I was like, man, I ain't been seeing no bees. I guess they are They all just migrated over there, and they all over there. So I don't know. That's crazy work right there.
Near Sheffield before landing at the Brothers Arms pub.
The bees gotta be telling us something, because bees are cosmic messengers, y'all. That's why they pollinate flowers. Look at this in Manchester, y'all. Look how they swarmed the back of the vehicle. So the bees are literally telling us something, because they're...
The bees went to the UK. They said, fuck it over here. We tired. They got tired of America too. They said, man, we out of here.
Cosmic messenger. The bees are highly connected to the magnetic ley line. So all these solar flares, the pole movements, this electromagnetic pollution, when the magnetic grid shifts, the bees are amongst the first to feel it, because they use the magnite crystals, which is connected to the magnetic field. They use it to find their hives. So maybe with all these solar flares that are going off, this is literally causing them to feel some type of way. They say bees are high vibrational beings. So maybe Mother Earth is sending a signal, a message to the people. And then I hear there's invasive Asian hornets that are attacking people as well on the other side of the world. Y'all, something is going on, y'all. Something is really going on. And I definitely I believe it has to do with the magnetic field of the earth, because it's affecting us too. But let me know what you guys think about this video. The shift is here. Only way.
Man, I don't know what's going on. It's a lot going on in the world, y'all. Everywhere. It's crazy and weird stuff going on. Like, I don't know. I just watched a movie the other day. I watched it's called The Mandela Effect. Matter of fact, I think it came out a couple years ago. And it's about this dude. He trying to get in. He lost his daughter, but he's trying to get into another dimension to get his daughter back, and he ended up doing it. But it messed up some other stuff when he went into it and everything. It was crazy movie. You know what I'm saying? Make you think like, damn, like what if we really living like that? You know what I'm saying? And it was called The Mandela Effect, because like things and memories that he had that he like clearly remembered and everything, like it changed all of a sudden and with everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, y'all check that movie out, The Mandela Effect. But there's a lot of crazy stuff going on over here. Like, I don't know what's going on with the bees. I know we need bees. We was always taught we need the bees and everything, but I ain't been seeing no bees out here. I ain't seen no bees in a long time. I ain't even finna lie to y'all. And I used to see them all the time. Shit crazy. David, what up with you, fam?
Way to get through it is to get it. Let's get it. Peace in.
So I'm here looking this up, and it's so crazy because it's literally, I mean, it's right here. The African American trademark was assigned a serial number, and there's the number, by the United States Patent and Trademark Office. Trademark serial number is a unique ID, blah, 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 whatever. But who patented it? The legal correspondent for African American trademark is Charles J. Long Smith. It's a lot of names. Anderson, Baker, and Long, 25 North Duke Street, Suite 202, York, Pennsylvania.
They patented African American trademarked it and everything, man. Oh my God. That shit was made up, African American. Man, that shit was made up, y'all. That shit was made up, man. Ain't no thousands and hundreds of thousands of slaves came over on those ships. None of that shit, man. That shit was made up. That's my opinion. Let me say that before they get to tripping on my channel. That's my opinion. Let's keep it going. Dre, what's good, fam? Supreme, I don't mess with no red meat, man. You know what I'm saying? The fam still be eating red meat, but I don't eat no red meat. I ain't ate no red meat in a long time, man. I don't do the red meat. The red meat always made me feel some type of way. Maybe I never felt good eating it. So I'll be on everything else. Not that red meat, though. No pork, no red meat for sure.
Status of the African American filing is registered. Based on African American Inc., the African American trademark is used in the following business: beef, canned vegetables, chicken, and pork. This is crazy. So, like, are they canning us?
What the fuck? Let me rewind that. What? Why is the African American trademark used into like foods and like what the? Huh? I mean, we just said it. I just told you I read reports of like human DNA being in some of these meats and some of the motherfucking fast food restaurants and stuff like that. But man, this crazy work right here. Let me rewind it, y'all. I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit. Listen to what she said, y'all.
The African American trademark is used in the following business: beef, canned vegetables, chicken, and pork. This is crazy. So, like, are they canning us? Are they using us for beef? Beef, vegetables, chicken, and pork. This is very suspect to me. African American Inc.
So we now got an update on the fires that started in New Jersey. So they say a 19-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of starting a massive New Jersey wildfire that consumed at least 13,000 acres and is only 50% contained at this point, y'all. So this was the fire area as of yesterday at 7 p.m. So just think about it now. It's probably way across this line right here, Lacey Road. I had a feeling, y'all, I'm like, ain't no way this joint just started by itself with the weather conditions not even that bad. It couldn't be. But it's also one thing I gotta check with this wildfire. Is this part of the smart city? Somebody let me know down below in the comments. I'm still.
Yeah, you always gotta look. You gotta look deeper than the surface because they put it on this little 19-year-old, make it seem like he started the fire. He or she. I don't know if it's a he or a she, but y'all know it all be a play. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then this fire that they talking about it just was burning, like, was crazy work. Like, I don't understand. Like, how did he start a fire like that? Where he motherfucking poured gasoline in the whole town or something and lit it on fire or something? Like, how would it look? I don't understand it. Or he just started from a little match he threw down or something. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't be trusting none of the media, nothing no more. For real.
It won't look though, but it would be a crazy coincidence if this is part of the smart city. Y'all make sure y'all put some praying hands down below in the comments for the people who have lost their homes, everything, because somebody decided to burn something.
Jesus said you're not the body, because like the body not you. You gotta kind of talk to your body. You gotta talk to it, tell it what to do. Because if you don't tell it what to do, it'll kind of control you. Did you know that everything they told you was wrong? They told you the body need food 3 times a day. Did you know that ain't what it needs? That's gonna make it too heavy to carry, and it's gonna make you sick. It's gonna put a parasite in your body. Do you know when you hungry, you go growling? It's a parasite. Your stomach not growling because it's hungry. It wants more of that poison. Yeah, food was the first one.
What do you say about like tragedies that happen? Like, say,
don't fuck about no tragedy. You gotta balance. If you didn't have tragedies, then you wouldn't know what good is. So you gotta balance. Don't give a fuck.
What about a tragedy that shouldn't happen? Like a young child gets killed, or
ain't no young child. The child probably grown a bit. I just told you all the souls are reincarnated. Nigga told me somebody young. No, they're just in a young body, but they not young. So I don't give no fuck about them. Come back in another body then.
What's the purpose of animals?
Animals. Yeah. Animals. Listen, animals is conscious. This chair is conscious. Everything is conscious, but conscious different. You know the sun was conscious? You ain't know the sun was a big ass brain. I was like, oh, you ain't know that. Yeah, you used to. Yeah, the sun conscious.
Yeah, that's crazy work. You know what I'm saying? They gave us 607 Unc, the most ignorant, intelligent person in the world right now. They took Rashard Jamal and gave us 607 Unc, y'all. He be knowing a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? He just come across the way he be, presenting it, be kind of, hood. But Let's keep it going, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Travis, you said camera lenses exposes AI. I'm gonna start doing that, trying to use it, because I believe a lot of people using AI. Like on my TikTok, they got a little thing on there where it make an AI. I ain't even do it, but I can make an AI me, and it look just like me, but it's not me. You know what I'm saying? I can go in there and make it say something and everything, and y'all think it's me, and it's not me. And I'm sure it's a lot of people doing that. You know what I'm saying? Using the little AI stuff. I mean, we are in the future. We know what time it is. It's 2025, man. I keep telling y'all, like, we here. We in the future now. It's AI and took over. Shit, robots gonna take over a lot of this stuff, take over a lot of jobs and everything. So, shit, you better get ready for it. Like this, we live in a Jetsons episode right now as we speak. Let's keep it going, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me, y'all. Keep the algorithm jumping. Appreciate all y'all.
Do Shador like that, when the real question should be, why did the NFL just do you like that? Now, let's talk about it. When was the last time any of y'all watched the draft past the second round? I'll wait.
You're right. I'll never watch the draft that long. I watched the draft the whole time, waiting to see when Shador was going to get took, and waiting on to see when my homie son was going to get took. Kyle Kennard, he went in the 4th round. But he right. I watched that draft until Shador got picked. And that might have been a play to make everybody tap in and like raise the ratings for everybody to watch the draft, because I never watched the draft past the 1st or 2nd round.
Exactly. NFL ratings have tanked. No one wants to watch it anymore. They can clearly tell it's scripted. But if you turn it into WWE entertainment, then people will watch. Now, how do you do that? Well, you give it a crazy storyline and lots of controversy. And how do you stir up controversy? Well, a lot of bad calls from the refs. Not a little bit, but a lot of bad calls from the refs. And we're going to let this play out across social media, and people are going to come and watch. Why? Because people like to see people do bad stuff. No one wants to see anyone do good.
Right.
We want to see the refs treat you like shit. We don't actually want to see the refs make good calls. We want to be able to talk shit that the refs are making bad calls. If the refs make good calls, that's one less thing for us to talk about on the court.
Man, he hitting on the mark. I definitely believe this. Like he owned something with this one. Right, Solo? It's all the psychological operation, all this shit. Sports, everything. He right.
It was just a good game. There was no more showmanship here. All right? So the NFL just used Shador Sanders to keep our attention past the 3rd, 4th round. And we all watched, didn't we? The NBA, same thing. The ref, bad calls. Major League Baseball, same thing. Umpire, bad calls on the plate. Bad calls on, I'm talking about terrible calls on the plate. And whenever they show us that, it makes us want to watch more. Because humans have this weird thing about, we want to see people do bad. We don't want to watch people do good. Whenever you watch a fight, a lot of you root for the underdog because you want to see the undefeated fighter finally get his ass whooped.
Right. Frank, what up, fam?
The psychology of the mind.
The distractions are going absolutely wild right now. More humiliation coming. So we'll start with on the ground first with these celebrities, and then we'll go to the sky. Shannon Sharp has been their go-to lately, and I really wonder what team he's on. Do y'all think it was really an accident when he went live doing that certain stuff a couple months back? It wasn't. It was distracting you, just like now the lawsuit that's coming out. These people genuinely all know each other. Him, the OnlyFans people, all of them. But there's a lot of big things going on, and that's why they're distracting you. It's that time of year again for Will Smith. It's the humiliation scenario. You get what I'm saying? Why in the world would he do stuff like this on his own free will? You get it, Will? Nobody in their right mind's doing that for no reason. This one's crazy because you know who this is, right? And who is this? Oh, it's David Beckham. Where is he at these days? Wake up. It's a club and you are not in it. And most of the people are all in the same club. They just act like they're not. And I really hate to say it that way, but think about it. Why would him or nobody else speak up when this stuff was going on? But what exactly are they distracting us from? Oh, that's right. The bigger distraction. Look where this was happening. That's weird, right? Y'all know what just happened here, right? And allegedly, these things are coming back. They have all been warning you this whole year. Part of their job is to make sure that you know what's coming subconsciously. Why? Ask the Satanist.
And how tall would you say they would have been? You said children. That's
Man, that's crazy work. Like, I definitely believe like a lot of this stuff do be distractions, and you know, with these big names and everything and all this stuff going on, and you know, these allegations and trials, and man, it's so much. It's just so much. I believe it, like a lot of it is distractions. And then on the other hand, I definitely believe like some of these people just be doing outlandish, crazy stuff too, just to like for marketing. It's just like, hey, you got to do something crazy to keep your name going and keep people tuned in and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's all tied in together. I ain't gonna say it ain't, you know, a distraction or something to it. Some of this stuff do be marketing, but it be tied in with other stuff too. So I don't know, man. It's just a crazy world we living in, man. Let's keep it going. Let's hear what this lady got to say. She said she's seen some ETs back in the day in 1966. Talking about they crashed and everything. Let's check this out.
I'd say that they were between 3 and 4 feet high.
And let's get to a little description now.
I remember.
First, how badly damaged did
they were burned. And remember, I told you about they had kind of their suits or their coveralls or whatever you want to call them was made out of something like awning or something. We couldn't cut it with manual scissors, and the only way we got it, Dutch had a knife, and we got it nicked in and ripped it. And they did not have ears per se, and they did not have noses per se. They had orifices, and that's about it.
Were their faces badly burnt?
One of them was really, you could see a whole one if you put the 3 of them together. Right. You know what I'm trying to say.
Exactly, yeah. And was the flesh blackened from the fire?
Oh, yeah.
It really was.
Now, where they had the suits on, we don't know, because when we come off with the suits, their flesh had been so cooked that part of it come off with the suits.
I think she's speaking facts too. I don't even think she, like, I'm trying to watch and, you know, get little signs of her, you know, telling the story or lying or something, but I don't get that. And I don't think this lady would just get on here and just be telling no story like this anyway. Like, the way she's so detailed and speaking fluently about it and everything, it seems real to me, you know. If I had to take a guess, like, do you think it's real or not, I'd be like, I don't think she's lying. I think she's telling the truth for sure.
Let's take the limbs, the hand, the
hands only had 3 fingers. They didn't have a thumb. They just had like 3, about like that, hanging down.
Were they shorter, longer, the same size as humans?
No, they weren't as long as humans. They were more stubby, and they just hung, more or less.
And I don't imagine you took that to look at their feet.
Yeah, their feet was built kind of the same way, but now their feet all were burned.
Yeah.
But it looked like they had 3 appendages instead of 5 or 6 or whatever.
Back to the Colts, yo, like, that's insane, right? Like, when you're a celebrity, there's certain things you get invited to that I mean, obviously think of maybe going to, but then thinking there's somewhere you're just like, I'd never go there.
Just gotta be aware, yo. You gotta look at the situation, like, you know, it's a lot of rich people too, you know, because they like to have their way, and they think they can just like buy you or like, you know, kind of opportunity.
Nudie DJ, what's up with
you into doing some random, you know, 3-month retreat that turns into, like, you know, a lot of obligations.
Right.
But like,
you just gotta be aware of that stuff. I think out here people don't think that it's true because they like watch documentaries or they think it's like false because it seems so crazy, but it's like
how true is it?
It's very true. It's really true.
This Wiz telling the truth. He telling us about these elites and these cults and this Illuminati. Like people, think this shit just all conspiracy in the game. It is not no game. It's the truth for sure. GLC, man, send that video to me. Jump on Discord and send that video. You say you got a video of them looking. You say you got it. Send it on through.
True. Like people use
beyond Scientology.
Beyond Scientology, they use mental health as like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
That's the hook.
Yeah, they have little mushroom things.
Let's do
they
this
got
shit,
like
man.
ketamine shit that they do, like, and they like use it as like it's good for you, like you know what I'm saying? But really, they're like.
And people who watch these documentaries always want to think like, oh, I can't get like sucked into that. But
Yeah,
it's very easy.
Yes, it's super duper easy.
Garcia, you said control's like a control thing.
Yeah. They
just want to get you under their thumb, man.
Yeah.
But what do they want to do with you? Whatever.
I never got that far.
To be continued.
I never got that far.
We don't want to find out.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah. And they, I think they come to you as they want to help you.
Mm-hmm.
People want to help you.
Yeah,
but
they
you
want to
gotta
be like your spirit guide and all of these things. And it's cool, like on a surface level, you know what I mean? Because when you take what the benefits from it, it's cool. But then when you start going a little bit deeper, you start to figure out what's really cracking.
Mm-hmm. You start to figure it out real quick.
Yeah. But if you stay on the surface level, you good. Yeah. Like,
surface level meaning what? Just like keep it cool.
Keep it cool. Hi, bye. You know, information. Namaste. Like, you know what I mean?
Namaste. No. That's right.
But,
yoga mat. The whole shit.
But
Right.
no, I'm not gonna stay.
I feel Wiz, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, whatever. Hey, how y'all doing? Get on up out of there, man. Keep it surface level for sure. Tomorrow, what's up with you? Send it over, DJ. Send it on over to me. Let me check it out.
Did y'all know that these major insurance companies have been funding radar and LiDAR equipment to police departments to catch drivers speeding? This whole time, we thought it has been about safety, but it's actually been about profit. Y'all know that they are investing in the same system that is designed to penalize us, right? And they are profiting from it. So this company...
Hey, before he get into this, our insurance company tried to get us to put a thing or something in our car or something to that monitor how you drive or something, talking about it'll lower your insurance and everything and all this type of shit. And I'm like, hell no, man. Like, they trying to keep track of everybody. This ain't nothing but a motherfucking GPS system on everybody. They keeping track of how fast you going and everything. And then he come with this story right here, how they selling information and helping out law enforcement to give out tickets and everything. Because, they go tell the law enforcement, like, yeah, he got a pattern. He always driving over the speed limit. And then next thing you know, your shit, they run your record, your license plate, it pop up like, yeah, he's a habitual speeder and everything. They just give you a motherfucking ticket, and you know what I'm saying? And that's just one part of the whole situation. It's probably using it in all type of different ways and everything. So I'm like, hell no, they trying to put something on the car to, like, hell no, man. Don't let them insurance companies trick y'all.
That makes laser guns was on the verge of going broke, and their products were selling $3,500 a piece at the time. Now, police departments could only afford just a few of them. So guess what happened? Look, the lizard people stepped in. Literally, the Geico lizard. Remember that? Yeah, y'all know who they're talking about. You guys know who I'm talking about. And in a brilliant merger of public relations and greed, Geico bailed out the LTI company. The insurance company bought LTI's newfangled laser guns. In ceremonies held in each state nationwide, Geico donated a few lasers to the state police or large local agencies. That's crazy, y'all. Did you guys ever hear about anything like this? Look, it says the PR stunt also put free samples of LTI's laser guns into the hands of the agencies who would have never bought them in the first place. Once the cops gained operational experience with the new gadget, once the revenue started rolling in, laser guns became all the rage. The lizards, I mean Geico, also banked big bucks with the initiative. The laser-wielding lizard and laser. Look, they go hand in hand. Lizard, laser. You can't make this stuff up. And you think this technology was not faulty, and you would be wrong. As it states over here, laser is fallible. The guns only work on front plates, on states where front plates are not legally required. Many motorists don't have them. So these police officers are using faulty technology on us, and it was funded and provided by our insurance companies that are supposed to protect us and our insurance premiums. Wow. So if I was with one of these companies, I would rethink about who I would, insure with y'all, because that's crazy. Let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. The shift is here. Everything is, going downhill. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
That's cold work right there, y'all. It's cold work out here, man. It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. That's why I be telling y'all, take it day by day, protect your peace, stay on wave every day. Keep that good energy around, stay positive, stay vibrating those high frequencies, y'all. In the end, we will win with all this crazy madness going on, you feel me? But salute to all my moderators, content management, everybody. Appreciate all y'all, appreciate everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button, make sure you subscribe if you haven't. GLC, send me that video, fam. Join the Discord, send it on over in the Discord or send it over on one of the social medias or something, man. Follow me on Twitch, TikTok, anything, FamOverTV. I need to see that video, man. But it's good seeing all y'all, man. It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. Peace and love to everybody, health and wealth. I'll see y'all real soon, y'all. Peace.
Fam over.